Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share with you a pretty amazing story, and I hope you guys like it. Now the story is about this man that I met while I was on vacation in Poland, like not last year, I think 2 years ago. Might have been last year, I'm not quite sure. But anyways, it's about this man, and I would call him a miracle worker because what I'm about to tell you guys, it's pretty much not going to be believable to you guys, but you gotta just trust me on this one. All I'm telling you is just straight facts. I'm not making anything up. This is like what I've learned from him and whatever. So basically the story is about this man, right? Now this man's father was a eye doctor, and he wanted to teach his son, everything that has to do with healing eyes, and not healing, but you know what an eye doctor does, gives you glasses or whatever. And the father wanted his son, which is the guy this story is about, he wanted him to become an eye doctor just like him. But he didn't really want to do that, and actually, the guy I'm talking about, he actually didn't even become a doctor. I think his only job during his whole life was working at a grocery store, just, checking people out. Well, not checking people out like that, I mean, checking people out at the cash register, right? Don't get it the wrong way. Now I want to stress that this guy had no medical experience and no experience in the medical field at all. Okay, I just want to really stress that because it's a kind of important part in the story. Now this man is I think he's about 82 years old right now. He's somewhere in the early 80s, kind of mid 80s maybe. At the most, I would say he's 84 at the most. But I would guess he's about 82, but, don't count my word for it. So this man has lived through World War II, and he has so many excellent stories to tell you about World War II. I mean, you could sit with him at a table, and he will tell you stories for 24 hours straight without stopping talking. It's amazing. It really is. It's unbelievable, actually. But that's not the main point I'm trying to make. A few years ago, his very close friend, she was a lady, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, I'm not an expert, but I think it's pretty safe to say that breast cancer is hard to deal with and kind of hard to cure, right? Now, I'm not entirely positive on how the story worked out actually, and how he figured out he had this really amazing gift. But for some reason, his friend, the lady with breast cancer, she visited him and asked him if he could help her. And actually, after a couple of visits to him, her breast cancer was just completely cured. There was not a sign of it. And she did not go to one doctor visit after the diagnosis. She didn't go after the diagnosis. The only time she went was after her breast cancer cured. She went to this man a couple times, then she went back to the doctor for a kind of a revisit. I think you have to go back for a visit again just to see how you're doing with the breast cancer. And she went, and the doctors were amazed that there was not one small microscopic sign of any breast cancer in her body. So now you might be thinking, wait, so the guy healed her? That's exactly what the point I'm trying to make in this story. That yes, he really did do something, manipulated her body somehow to make that cancer go away. Okay? Now this man lives in a really, really small town in Poland, and his house is I'm not really sure, but it's over 100 years old. I know that for a fact. And there's a tree on this property that is the world record in Poland for the oldest tree. So that's kind of interesting. Now he does live in a modern apartment in the city, but he goes to this old house to help people with their sicknesses, diseases, any medical problems they have. He will somehow improve it. Now no one knows how he does this. Even he doesn't know how he got this gift. Again, he had no medical experience. He was never a doctor of any sort. His dad was an eye doctor, but that's not only what this guy does. I mean, he will really, legitimately, I am not saying any bullshit to you guys right now. He really will cure any problems you have with your body. Now, I'm kind of using the term cure really loosely, but don't take it the wrong way. I mean, he won't cure like freaking every disease known to man, but he will definitely somehow in some way improve your quality of life. Again, as I said, this man is around 82, 83 years old, and he can run a mile in 5.5 minutes. You know, that's very few, young people in this year. They can't run a mile in 5.5 minutes. I mean, that's pretty amazing for an 82 or 83-year-old. That's outrageous. Now, this man is in great physical shape. He will tell you every secret in the book about how to stay healthy, how to get the most energy. This guy is full of energy. He sleeps like 4 hours every single day. He's not tired at all. It's really amazing if you just listen to his story. This full story would be like too long for a video. I mean, it would have to be like 5-10 minute videos or something like that. That's how his story comes to be. And this guy, I'm not sure, but I think he said, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think he said he got like one cold in his whole entire life, and he didn't get any other sickness at all. But I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is. It seems very logical because he is a very healthy man. He's not taking any medications whatsoever. He's in perfect condition. Now, he is helping more and more people each day, but to get help from him, you need to be related to someone he already helps. You don't have to be related, but just be close friends with them, basically. Now, my uncle was close friends with that lady with breast cancer too, and that's how she introduced my uncle to this man. Now, my uncle has this it's a common disease, and his eyes, like, he gets really weak sometimes, and his eyes are like starting to like fail on him. Right now, he's on some heavy medication, and he takes a shot in his ass like every other day. Maybe every day, but I think it's more like every other day. Now, this is a really common disease. I just can't think of the name right now, but it's a pretty bad disease, and you could see that, it is pretty bad because he takes like about 5 pills per day just for this medication. Takes a shot every other day, so it's kind of bad. My uncle has been going to this man for a couple months now. There is not really any signs of improvement yet, but you gotta remember that this is a really bad disease, so this guy is a human. He's not Jesus or anything, right? But my uncle has said that he is kind of feeling better. Not a lot, but just a little bit. He has just a little bit more energy after his visits. Now, I actually want to get like to the main point, because I just want to let you guys know that this man is really, he's not faking at all. I mean, maybe you have heard of like miracle workers or some crap, and those are all fake. They're just trying to get money. This guy does not take money. All he wants, if he helps you, all he wants is like a box of chocolates or a bottle of vodka. He doesn't want any money. He'll take like any food you have. I have some oranges laying around. He'll take that. But he doesn't want any money. He doesn't accept any money. The man he can measure your blood pressure. He could tell you if it's not perfect blood pressure, but okay blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, low blood pressure. I mean, he can't tell you like exact number, because that's what machines are for. He's not a machine. He's a human being. But he will tell you if your blood pressure is too high, if it's in the right place, if you need to be on some medication or something. Now, the one thing he recommends is not be on any medications. What he will do is this is going to sound weird, but he will manipulate your body in ways your brain cannot even imagine. No one knows how he does it. He doesn't even know how. He can't explain it. People have asked him so many times how he figured out this gift that he has, and he says he really doesn't know. Now, while I was at Poland, I went to this man. I have this small problem in my knees where it's kind of like a growth problem, and it's called something like Osler's disease or something like that. Kind of like a bulge on your knee, and it's from growing too fast. Like the muscle like separates from the bone and it like kind of sticks out. It hurts a lot, like when you do like a lot of physical sports or something like that. So I went to him, and he kind of like massaged it, not really massaged it, but kind of like put pressure on the area. And I'm not even joking, the bulge didn't go away. But since I've went from him, my knee has been perfectly fine. I mean, sometimes I couldn't like kneel at all. It would hurt so much. I would have to just like, I don't know, I couldn't kneel at all. But now I can perfectly. There's no problem. I don't know if it's just winter, I'm not outside that much, but even in the summer when I was, and this was during summer, it really didn't hurt. I could run all day and my knees wouldn't hurt. And kind of an important point I'm trying to make is that he not only can, like, when I said about the blood pressure example, not only can he see if your blood pressure is in the right place. If it's not, if you go to him a couple times and visit him, he will fix your blood pressure without any medication, without any surgeries, nothing. He will improve your blood pressure. If that's what we're talking about. You know, the lady with the cancer, that's kind of a rare case that a cancer could be healed, but that's what happened to her. It's a true story. And let's say you have scoliosis, which is, if you don't know, it's kind of your spine is curved, and that's kind of bad for your muscles because it's not evenly balanced out, your weight. He could fix that, no problem. That's very easy for him to fix. He will put pressure somewhere on your back. I don't really know how he does this, but he has fixed a lot of, you know, old people. They have this problem. He has helped so many people with their scoliosis problems, and they're fine now. Their back is perfectly straight. If you have headaches or migraines, you go to him a couple times and those things are gone. There's no like there's no pills, no tablets, no like any technology used. He's doing it all with his hands. I really don't know how he does it. He has just learned over these many years that how the body works, every single vein in your body. Again, he was never a doctor. I really don't know how he learned all this, but this is what he does right now, and a lot of people have benefited from him. Now, he does know that there are a lot of people not like him, but trying to pretend that they're that kind of person, that they could fix any disease you have without any medication or anything. But he knows that those people are just complete bullshitters, and he tells people that if he has like a new customer, not a new customer, but new patient, he will tell them, "I'm the real deal, right? If you don't believe in me, don't even go here, right? Because he won't help you. Because especially in Poland, there are a lot of cases of this, of people advertising in like newspapers that, you know, come to me, I'll heal your cancer forever." And he knows that. He tells people that if you're just coming here to see if I'm one of those fake ones, then get out of here. Because I'm the real deal. I know it. A lot of other people know it. So if you don't believe in me, don't even come here, right? Now, this is becoming a really long video, but I felt like this topic couldn't be covered in any shorter amount of time. So that's why I took 2 games. One of them was a Search and Destroy on Terminal from Modern Warfare 2. This is a COD 4 gameplay on Crossfire. It's a free-for-all. But yeah, I thought you guys might like this story about this guy. His name is Marian. It's a Polish name, so, you know, I don't know how you would translate it. Maybe, no, I really don't know how you would translate it that. Oh, one more thing. A lot of people that have come to him who have like sweat issues, like extremely sweaty feet or armpits, you know, that kind of stuff. And you always see like things on TV, like special deodorants that are like clinical strength or something like that, some bullshit like that. But what he really does is he manipulates your body. He will change how your sweat glands work. He will fix your body for you. Now remember, he does all this with his bare hands. He doesn't use any sort of machines. Nothing like that. I find it pretty amazing. And one thing what I really like about him is that he's a really calm person. He's very gentle and nice, and he never wants to get popularity. He always wants to stay on the low side of life, and he doesn't really want to get known that much, because then he really doesn't want to take money, and then he would have to because of all the requests. But he doesn't want to do that. His patients are continuously growing because of relatives, friends, people like that. They recommend their relatives to him. But yeah, I may make a follow-up video to him about this man. So maybe it will be the next video. I'm not quite sure yet. I need to change things up a bit. Can't really talk on one topic all the time. So this has been a really long video, like 15-16 minutes long. So I gotta end it right now. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See you later.